No, we're going to give some elbows. We'll do some elbow love tonight. Congratulations.
So
a big night. You know, there's all these people here singing your praises about how great you are.
I
and
haven't
how
seen
great
the movie yet, though.
So I guess the check's clear, right? Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Bloodshot is set to premiere. We're waiting for Vin Diesel to come down the line. One of the things that was most intriguing, we'll talk about Ben, but speaking with the composer of with Steve, and how to create the sound for a film like this and having a wonderful clean slate that you don't have any comparison to. As a director with this film, since it's not part of a franchise, it's a whole brand new thing, what was that process like for you?
That is a great question. When you get someone, so my composer Steve Jablonski, who I'm a massive movie score fan, so you could ask me about current day artists and I would not know who they are. But I've wanted to work with Steve for the last 10 years. My philosophy was show him the movie and get out of his way. You know, it's funny when you're directing a movie. There's sort of every step is incremental, and you sort of handhold everything through production as much as you can. But music very much has a life of its own. It's the one thing as a director where you sort of give a few comments, you show a scene, you talk about it, you go away, and a fully composed track comes back, and it's the closest you get to being an audience member as a director, I feel like. I remember when we were scoring, it was the same thing. So really, it's just a matter of sitting down and telling Steve, like, the tone of the film, who the characters are to me. But he's such a maestro at finding, you know, he came to me with his own ideas. Like, I feel like in this scene, KT's doing this. And then he would just, instead of, verbally pitching it to me, he'd go away in a day and come back with a track for me. I'd be like, that is exactly it. It wasn't always that way. But, I think he's so experienced and so talented that you just want to, the room to breathe and do his own thing, I think, is where he excels. And the one thing we always wanted was an aspect of sincerity to the track. I wanted a big orchestral score and everything like that, but I wanted an earnestness to the score that I feel like sometimes is overlooked in comic book films.
And lastly, before you move on, when the day that the film went into Cannes and everything was complete, what did you tell these talented group of people who were all working, from the cast to the crew to everyone involved?
The last day of filming?
Yes.
Last day of filming, I was standing on a cliff in the middle on Chapman's Peak in South Africa, which is where I was born and raised for the first 25 years of my life. And movie making is a tough business, don't get me wrong. And it's not tough in the way like real jobs are tough. But it takes a lot out of you. But I was like brought to tears on that day, on like being able to go back home and make that film. And I'm so incredible. It was just, that last day was just Vin and Asa Gonzalez, the two of them. And it was just a really, really special moment for me to be back home making that movie with him on that sort of iconic Cape Town drive. It was very, very special. I'm very proud of everybody and the film.
All right, congratulations. Thank you so much.